Welcome, everyone. We are so excited that you have joined us this afternoon to celebrate the many successes here in the Grossman School of Business. We have quite an agenda this afternoon, so we'll jump in really soon. Before we get started, I wanted to call your attention to closed captions, which can be found by clicking the link in your Q&A chat box. Additionally, we invite you to use the Q&A function to share your congratulatory messages. And who you're here to celebrate today. Now I will turn it over to Dean Sanjay Sharma.
Thank you, Sam. On behalf of the faculty and staff at the Grossman School of Business, I'm delighted to welcome everyone to the Honors Day celebration for the GSB community. And I think it is unsaid that we would all prefer to celebrate this in person. But, these are strange times. And of course, we cannot miss this opportunity to recognize excellence amongst our students, faculty, and staff. So today we recognize our students' academic achievements, extracurricular activities, internships, and volunteer projects. We celebrate our faculty and staff for their outstanding teaching, research, innovation, and volunteerism. And this year, I have been extremely impressed, not only by the resiliency of our students, faculty, and staff, but the fact that, we came together and we did it in the sense that this was such a challenging year. So many universities and colleges and schools were shut down and closed, but we came together and we followed the guidelines, kept each other safe, kept ourselves safe, and we got through this year. And I was also impressed during the slides to look at all the events that happened and all the internships that happened and the ways in which students came together to continue to operate and build their experiences. So I'm extremely proud of the GSP community. And I have to say that especially for our students, having gotten through this year, this challenging year, I would say you're prepared for anything. You are the students to hire for employers, and this will happen. This will happen for everyone. So good luck, everyone. I would like to begin today's ceremony by introducing Meg Scagnelli and Oliver Tidswell, leaders of the Grossman Student Advisory Committee. We are very appreciative of GSAC and their active role in the GSP community. So I'm going to hand it over to Oliver now.
Thank you, Dean Sharma. My name is Oliver Tidswell, and I'm president of the Grossman Student Advisory Committee, GSAC. GSAC is an organization of motivated and passionate undergraduate students who work to enhance the student learning and professional experience within Grossman. These students act as a resource for students, faculty, and alumni in identifying areas of opportunity to provide students with academic, professional development, and community initiatives. Today, I am pleased to briefly share the different initiatives that our committee has worked on this past year. But first, I would like to take this time to celebrate our GSAC graduates, David Gringary, Meg Scagnelli, Natalie Jacobs, and Alex Giroux. Thank you so much to these leaders for dedicating their time and energy to making Grossman a place we can be even more proud of. This year, the majority of our work was guided by the reality that students weren't able to take part in the traditional Grossman experience. With much of our learning and all student club activities taking place remotely, students weren't able to socialize in the ways that they used to. In the fall semester, we launched the GSB Peer Mentor program, which paired first-year students with like-minded juniors and seniors passionate about helping our new students feel connected in the Grossman community. We've had great feedback thus far, successfully pairing over 25 mentors and mentees, and we've already begun preparing second-year students who are interested in taking the role as mentors next year. Bi-weekly social hours were another new initiative of ours in the fall semester. These virtual events, led by GSAC members, were an opportunity for students to meet new friends, meet faculty in a casual environment, and learn more about what's happening in our community. In response to changing curriculum and fewer opportunities for younger students to meet juniors and seniors, GSAC held our first ever concentration and theme panels in the fall. These panels served as an opportunity for students of all years to hear insight from students and professors on what each theme and concentration has to offer, including information on the related career paths, course requirements, and much more. Given their success and positive feedback we received, GSAC recently held another round of panels for the Professional Development 1 class, welcoming students and professors to share their experience. GSAC was able to continue a few of our yearly initiatives. This fall, we held our third annual and first virtual Grossman Dean's Cup case competition. This is an in-house case competition open to all UVM undergraduate students with all backgrounds and levels of expertise interested in honing their business skills and gaining experiences, solving real-world business problems. Students competed for over $600 in cash prizes, limited edition Grossman merchandise, and of course, their names on the cup. This year, 10 student teams registered, and after competing in an asynchronous and synchronous rounds judged by faculty and prominent community members, a team of GSB sophomores took first place. Offering Grossman merchandise is another effort of ours that gained momentum over the past year and a half. In working with the UVM bookstore this year, we were able to bring Grossman School of Business college merchandise to market. In our first run of items, students were able to purchase Grossman branded hats, shirts, sweatshirts, and padfolios for the first time. Lastly, we wanted to try and quantify some of our cumulative work this year, and this is what we came up with. Over 520 Grossman undergraduates have gained insight and advice at our concentration and theme panels. In 3 years, 75 UVM students have gained case competition experience through Dean's Cup, the majority of whom hadn't been exposed to the case competition previously. In the 15 years that the recent special merch launched, over 300 pieces of Grossman merchandise have been ordered, spreading an immeasurable amount of GSB pride, and this is something that GSAC intends to continue and expand upon. Perhaps most importantly, in what was a year with many uncertainties, we know caffeine continued to serve as an essential certainty. Countless students have been caffeinated by the campus perk, the coffee shop initiative inspired by the committee. I will now pass it on to Meg Scanelli to announce our 2021 Grossman School of Business Faculty of the Year Award.
Thank you, Oliver. Faculty to lead and that we look forward to every year. The purpose of this award is to recognize a Grossman School of Business faculty member that our students feel has exemplified excellence in their role as an educator. GSAC has conducted the polling process and the votes are now in. We are pleased to announce that Professor Michael Thomas has been nominated as Grossman's 2021 Faculty of the Year. Congratulations, Professor. We're proud to recognize Professor Thomas's extraordinary contributions and commitment to excellence as a professor of finance in the Grossman School of Business. Professor Thomas's students had many things to say about him, and I'd like to share some of their words with you now. Elise Krakow from the class of 2022 said, Professor Thomas is exceedingly passionate about what he teaches his students and how he teaches his students. Even for students outside of the finance concentration, he successfully creates a dynamic and collaborative environment where students want to learn. He's extremely willing to help outside of the classroom and makes it known that he's not only invested in his students' success, but also cares about their well-being. Mitchell Hutchins from the class of 2021 shared, Professor Thomas makes derivative and commodity finance interesting by relating it to real-world experience at the Chicago Board of Trade. He couples his experience with thought-provoking questions that work to engage the class and further our learning. What Max Seckler, another graduating senior taught by Professor Thomas, had to say is that GSB has a phenomenal faculty. What sets Professor Thomas apart for me is his previous work experience that he is able to apply every day in class. He challenges his students to think bigger and in terms of the business world, elevating not only our education, but also our mindsets. I know I speak on behalf of my fellow classmates when I say we're very lucky to have Professor Thomas and his expertise at Grossman. Congratulations again, Professor Thomas, and we thank you for all that you do in our Grossman community. I'd now like to introduce Professor Joanne Pensack for the Beta Gamma Sigma induction.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Joanne Pensack, and I'm the advisor of the Grossman chapter of Beta Gamma Sigma. On behalf of the Beta Gamma Sigma Board of Governors and the over 800 graduate members of the UVM chapters, including many current seniors, graduate students, and faculty members, I am pleased to induct 23 new members today. All of these inductees have shown an outstanding aptitude for business studies and demonstrated hard work and determination. We are honored to have you join us today. Beta Gamma Sigma membership is the highest honor a business student can achieve. Beta Gamma Sigma chapters are only formed at the 5% of all business schools who have earned the prestigious AACSB accreditation. We then only invite the top 10% of undergraduate students to join. So that means that our members are elite business students. Our society is founded on a set of 3 principles, which serve as pillars for everything the society does. Each principle is represented by a Greek word. These words coincide with the initials of our society. I'd like to share these principles with you now. Beta. Beta is the initial letter of the Greek word bios, which signifies honor. Honor is defined as personal integrity as well as excellence of character. It is a prerequisite for those who wish to lead others. It also encourages altruism and an enlightened social responsibility and service. Gamma. Gamma is the initial letter of the Greek word gnosis, which signifies wisdom. Wisdom is knowledge tested by experience and tempered by discernment. It avoids prejudice and it insists on freedom of thought and expression. Those who are wise seek a better comprehension and a more fruitful application of what is known. They also engage in a continuous quest for understanding. Sigma. Sigma is the initial letter of the Greek word spude, which signifies earnestness. Earnestness is enthusiasm measured by achievement, reason, and sincerity. It is that dynamic quality which is essential for all great achievements. Individuals who reflect earnestness inspire confidence, invite action, and generate progress. The symbol of Beta Gamma Sigma is the key. This symbol also represents our ideals of honor, wisdom, and earnestness, and is inscribed with the Greek letters which represent the society's name. We ask that all members who wear this key do so with our principles in mind. Now that the principles and symbols of our society have been shared, I'm happy to say that all of the students pictured on the screen have been inducted into Beta Gamma Sigma. Students, you are now part of a very exclusive group of top business scholars. You will be receiving a membership certificate and key lapel pins to outwardly symbolize your membership. Please join me in extending our sincerest congratulations and welcome to our newest members of Beta Gamma Sigma. We also honor our Beta Gamma Sigma members, both new and the seniors already inducted, who will be graduating in May, with a set of honors cords so that they may proudly display their membership in the prestigious Honors Society at graduation ceremonies. These cords will be available for pickup at the Center for Student Success. This spring, our chapter was recognized as a winner of Beta Gamma Sigma's 2021 Outstanding Chapter Award, and this allows our chapter to honor an outstanding student with a Beta Gamma Sigma scholarship. We are proud to award this scholarship to an outstanding Grossman student. This student has dual concentrations in both finance and accounting and received a Student of Distinction Award both in 2019 and 2020. She is the lead teaching assistant for BSAD 10 and served as the Junior Judge Selection and Communications Chair for our FEC case competition in 2021. She is also a member of both the Women in Business Club and the Accounting Club, and she works as a Facilities Equipment Operations Assistant for UVM Athletics. Our scholarship winner is Julia Grismore. Congratulations, Julia. We're now moving to the Honors Day Awards portion of our recognition ceremony, and I'm pleased to turn over the presentation to our undergraduate program director, Amy Thomas.
Thank you, Joanne. And thanks so much for all of you who are signed in and joining with us on this very, very special day. I encourage you to pay attention, not just to our presentation, but to the lively chat going on in the question and answer section to the right of your screen. Please feel free to leave your comments, your notes, and your call outs. We're seeing congratulations for all of our recipients from family, friends, colleagues, faculty, staff, and alums of the Grossman School of Business. So pleased to see that interaction. So please feel free to take advantage on the right of your screen. We move now to the Honors Day portion of our program. These Honors Day awards allow us to recognize and celebrate excellence among our students. All of the students we honor today have been truly exceptional. We're always impressed with not only the academic achievements of our honorees, but the many extracurricular activities, internships, and volunteer projects in which they are involved. We have nearly 24 awards to share with you this year. We'll recognize students of distinction, students in each concentration and theme, and our recipients of overall achievement awards. Before I begin, I must thank my colleagues Anta Glavis and David Jones for joining me on the Honors Day Steering Committee. My thanks as well to Megan Oliver, who represented GSAC so wonderfully, to Associate Dean Barb Arell and Joanne Pensack for their work on the Beta Gamma Sigma induction, and to Professor Steve Dempsey for guiding the accounting portion of our program today. As you can see, this process is truly a team effort, and we want to extend those many thanks to all of the GSB staff who assisted this year, including Cindy Dowling, Haley Hasberger, Samantha Williams, Linda Kruger, Heather Garrow, Sarah O'Sullivan, Edward John, Rachel Narkowitz, and John Turner. Now, it is my privilege to present our first concentration awards on behalf of my colleagues in marketing. These awards are presented to those students with the strongest overall record of academic achievement and future promise in our field. The Junior Award for Excellence in Marketing is presented to Sarah Fazaro. Sarah is also pursuing a theme in global business. As you can see, Sarah has taken full advantage of combining her interests through 3 summer internships in global branding and social media at Novartis Pharmaceuticals in Basel, Switzerland, where she also pursued international study opportunities. My colleague, Marie-France Nelson, writes, "From a quiet and reserved first year to a fierce case competitor, Sarah has made leaps and bounds in her acquisition of marketing knowledge and presentation skills. Her multiple marketing internships, her involvement in classes and marketing club, as well as her marketing role in case competitions have made her a GSB role model. Congratulations, Sarah." I'm delighted to announce 3 recipients of the Senior Award for Excellence in Marketing. The 2021 recipients are Shay Lincourt, Missy Manzella, and Henry Weltman. Shay's marketing coursework was outstanding, infused throughout with her expertise and her passion for digital marketing and social media. Shay has put her expertise into practice during her internships and her work toward industry credentials. My colleague Chun Zhang wrote, "I truly appreciate Shay's feedback and enjoyed reading her comments in the weekly discussion forum. It was a pleasure having you in my class, Shay." Missy has pursued internship opportunities touching on many facets of the marketing field, including data analytics, supply chain management, and retailing. Her marketing coursework has been exemplary. Professor Zhang writes, "Missy earned the highest grades in all the exams given to my class so far this semester. I learned from reading some other information about Missy that her performance in my class is not a coincidence. I know Missy overcame great challenges over her time at UVM while maintaining such a high level of performance." Professor Zhang writes, "It was a pleasure having you in my class, Missy." Henry's contributions to class discussions and his support of his teammates on projects is notable, as is the diligence he applies in all aspects of his coursework. I can personally attest Henry's enthusiasm for learning and understanding, and his commitment to class contribution quite literally light up a classroom. On even the dreariest winter morning, Henry's energy and his well-informed questions and comments helped create a warm, dynamic, and engaging space in IFSHN 240. Congratulations to each one of you. Each year, the Philip J. Brannan Award for Undergraduate Excellence is presented to recognize and assist dedicated Franklin County, Vermont students who attend the Grossman School of Business. This year, there are 2 recipients, Olivia Harrison and Tyler LaRoche. Congratulations to both of you. Next, the Perkin Award. The Perkin family created this scholarship to recognize the top members of the Grossman School of Business junior class to offer support for them as they complete their studies. This year's recipients of the Perkin Scholarship are Mia O'Farrell and Matthias Ovrum. Congratulations, Mia and Matthias. The GSB Student Engagement Award is presented to an undergraduate student who has demonstrated exceptional commitment to supporting the needs of Grossman, the university community, and beyond through service, positive attitude, willingness to help in whatever capacity necessary, and a commitment to excellence. This year, we recognize the contributions of 3 students who have demonstrated this level of service and commitment to the GSB community: Jacob Curtis, Lillian Merchant, and Risa Repetto. Throughout this challenging year, each of these students volunteered to help in many different ways to make GSB programming engaging and accessible to all students, whether on campus or at home. As you can see, Jacob did not miss many opportunities to support GSB programs through his roles with the Grossman Student Advisory Council, our case competitions, and admissions events. You'll see as well, Lily did not miss any opportunities. She has attended every virtual engagement event offered from the time she became an accepted student last spring. Now completing her 2nd semester in GSB, Lily is serving as a teaching assistant with our professional development program and has been selected for the Grossman Student Advisory Council. Risa has been our co-host for a number of admissions events, a GSB case competitor, and is a member of the GSB Women in Business Club, in addition to all of her work as a nonprofit founder and the creator of the Orchestras Dance Troupe. Congratulations, Jacob, Lillian, and Risa. With that, I'll turn things over to my colleague, David Jones, to continue with our awards presentation.
Thank you, Amy. I'm pleased to announce our first-year students of distinction who have demonstrated the highest levels of excellence in their first-year business curriculum. And our 2021 first-year students of distinction are Ryan Anderson, Thomas Burke, Grace Castangwe, Alessandra Mag, Lillian Merchant, Isabella Mosca, Mary Redmond, Kerry Richardson, Alexander Urbaska, and Parker Whitney. Please join me in congratulating them. And as another reminder, if you're looking to share your congratulations through comments, in the top right-hand portion of your screen is an icon that is the show Q&A, and that's where you can join us in celebrating those students. Next, we would like to recognize this year's sophomores who have demonstrated the highest levels of excellence in their second-year business curriculum. And our 2021 sophomore students of distinction are Flor Beryllium, Emma Shute, Patrick Faust, Olivia Harrison, John Cordell, Tyler LaRoche, Zoe McDonald, Renata Malishev, Kevin Pomeroy, Ann Scudera, Dakota Smith, and Denali Tontini. Congratulations to all of them. It's now my honor to announce this year's winners of the GSB Award for Student Achievement, which is awarded to one junior and one senior at the annual Mosaic Center Student of Color Awards Banquet each spring, to recognize the student with the strongest overall record of academic excellence and achievements in their respective class, with emphasis placed on their service to others. This year's recipients are Adriel Gogerly Moragoda for the junior class and Tiana Seegers for the senior class. Both of these winners were recognized in mid-April at the Mosaic Center ceremony for their achievements. And you can see a few of Adriel's academic achievements and interests on the slide that's shown here, and some of his engagement in the UVM and local communities. He's a member of the Asian Student Union, UVM Club Football, Chi Alpha, and the Entrepreneurship Club. He's had an internship at the UVM Medical Center, and this summer, I believe, another one as a loan services intern with People's United Bank. He's also volunteered in the Burlington area as an assistant coach for Little League Baseball and as a summer young reading volunteer at the Flesher Free Library. Congratulations, Adriel. Tiana, the senior class award winner, is also a very engaged student who serves the UVM community in really meaningful ways. As a member of the Student Affairs Advisory Board since 2017, she's interned at the UVM Women's Center, received the Emerging Student Award from the Provost Office of the university, and she's a member of the UVM Academic Integrity Council. She's also a committed volunteer, and she's done a lot of different service engagements. And to give some examples, just in her role as a member of the National Co-ed Service Fraternity Alpha Phi Omega, she's volunteered her time in local soup kitchens, and she's helped to raise money and organize sleepouts in solidarity with those who lack shelter, among other activities, including serving as APO's social media chair. Congratulations to both Adriel and Tiana. It's now my pleasure to honor some highly deserving students who has chosen as this year's winners of Finance Concentration Awards. The Junior Class Award is sponsored by Major Junius Sadair, and it's given to a student who demonstrates academic excellence and interest in the area of finance. The faculty who teach our finance courses were quite impressed with the quality of the nominations, and they decided to select two winners this year for this award. The first winner is Delaney Corcell. Delaney interned at Bay State Financial and spent last year as a research assistant in the economics department. She's also the chair of Vermont Federation of College Republicans and president of UVM College Republicans for the last 2 years. I've had the pleasure of having her in the classroom, and she's really just a wonderful student to have and brings a lot of fresh air to our conversations. The other winner in the junior class is Oliver Tidswell. Oliver is a member of the Honors College, and somehow he still finds time to serve as the treasurer of the UVM Outing Club, and he's the vice president and president-elect of the Grossman Student Advisory Committee. He's also competed in the global case competition at Harvard, as well as the CFI financial modeling case competition. Congratulations to both Oliver and Dana. The Stephen Penwell Award for Excellence in Finance recognizes an outstanding senior for their academic excellence, interest in finance, and expectations of continued excellence in the field. This year's recipient is David Ringari. As a junior, David completed the intensive Wall Street seminar course, and he didn't just survive, but excelled. He was taking one of my classes at the same time, so I know how much of a challenge that was, and he managed to still maintain all of his many commitments. That experience and other upper-level finance courses prepared him well to intern with Morgan Stanley in summer 2020. He's also served as a member of UVM Student Government Association's Finance Committee, who oversaw the allocation of about $1.7 million to over 200 student clubs and organizations. He's also a former senior analyst of the UVM Catamount Innovation Fund. It's a student-run program that provides non-equity funding to student entrepreneurs and other resources like market research and financial modeling. And David currently serves in a leadership role of the organization as its CEO. These are among many other achievements that just don't fit easily on one slide. So please join me in congratulating David. It's now my pleasure to introduce a fellow faculty member, Professor Steve Dempsey, who will announce the recipients of the awards of students concentrating in the area of accounting.
Thank you, David. Each year, the accounting faculty members meet to determine the outstanding student in all of the following categories. The awards go to the students who demonstrate excellence in academics, co-curricular and extracurricular achievement, and leadership skills, thereby demonstrating promise in the accounting profession. Our first concentration awards are the Gallagher Flynn Awards for Excellence in Accounting at the junior level. We have two winners of this award this year. The first is Madison Bellows. Not only does Madison excel in the classroom, she was also nominated for the Grossman School of Business Engagement Award. She participated in the Collegiate Ethics Case Competition, and she currently serves as the president of the Accounting Club. Outside of UVM, her work experiences include 3 years as a bookkeeper and 2 years working at an herbery farm. This summer, she will be interning in the enforcement division of the SEC's Boston office. Congratulations, Madison. Jacob Curtis also highly excels in the classroom. I have him this semester and he's outstanding. His induction into Beta Gamma Sigma this afternoon is one evidence of his performance. Outside of the classroom, Jacob participated in 4 case competitions. He was employed as an advocate tour guide for the UVM admissions office, and he also worked 2 retail establishments. He was offered a summer 2021 internship at Gallagher, Flynn and Company, and was accepted into 2 different leadership programs at Johnson Lambert. A big congratulations to you, Jacob. Using similar criteria to the junior award, the accounting faculty were impressed by the nomination materials of all senior accounting students. The recipient of this year's Gallagher Flynn and Company Senior Accounting Award is Connor McDonald. Connor has excelled in the classroom while fulfilling his duties as an officer cadet in the U.S. Army ROTC. Connor is a member of Beta Gamma Sigma and will complete over 200 hours of community service during his time at UVM. In addition, Connor was the staff accounting intern at Casella Waste Management and also a freight operations associate at Home Depot and a teller at New England Federal Credit Union. Congratulations to you, Connor. Our next award is the Weinstein Award for Excellence in Accounting. It is also awarded to a senior in accounting who exhibits promise in the accounting profession. The faculty chose Lindsay Hallowell as the recipient of this award. Lindsay is also a member of Beta Gamma Sigma, and she plans to graduate from the UVM Master of Accountancy program in 2022. Lindsay has worked at Grippen, Donlin, and Pcaob as a staff accountant and interned at both Johnson Lambert and Davis and Hodgson Associates, where she was a tax intern. During a time at UVM, Lindsay has been involved with the accounting club, and she has also served as an accounting tutor. Congratulations to you, Lindsay. The University of Vermont has the privilege of nominating an incoming MAC program student for the prestigious Pcaob Scholars Program Award. This scholarship program is mandated by the Sarbanes-Oxley Act and is funded through monetary penalties collected as part of the Pcaob enforcement actions. The Pcaob Scholars Program seeks to benefit students who are likely to become auditors and to make a difference to students who might otherwise choose a different career path. This year's Pcaob Scholars nominee is Lucy George. Lucy will receive her Bachelor in Science in Business Administration with an accounting concentration in May, and she plans to graduate from the MAC program in May 2022. She is a member of Beta Gamma Sigma. She studied abroad in Mexico City, and she has worked in various positions during her years of undergraduate study. She served as vice president of the Women in Business Club and was a 3-time case competition team member. The faculty of the accounting area are delighted to announce a new award this year, and it's the Johnson Lambert Master of Accountancy Vermont Scholarship. It's awarded to an outstanding senior in the Grossman School who will be enrolled in the Master of Accountancy program in the next academic year. Recipients must either be a resident of Vermont or express interest in working in Vermont after graduation. The inaugural recipient of this award is Lindy Burch. Lindy is completing both the accounting and marketing concentrations this year. She interned with Johnson Lambert from June 2020 to the present. Within the Grossman School, she worked as both a faculty research assistant and as an office assistant in the Center for Student Success. Her leadership experience includes working as the senior social events and logistics coordinator for the Family Business Case Competition and as a member of the Collegiate Ethics Case Competition team. She is also the co-vice president of the Family Business Club. A big congratulations to you, Lindy. I am now pleased to introduce Professor Ante Glavis, who will present our next Honors Day awards.
Thank you, Steve. We now move to the portion of the program in which we present the awards for our themes. At GSB, in addition to concentrations, students choose one of 3 interdisciplinary themes: entrepreneurship, global business, and sustainable business. These 3 themes contribute to the growth of our students towards becoming leaders that embody the values and mission of GSB. As a reminder, the mission of GSB is to cultivate the ability to create and manage sustainable businesses that address ethical, social, and environmental challenges and opportunities in the complex and dynamic global environment. For our first theme award, the GSB Award for Excellence in the Entrepreneurship theme, we are honored to present the award to Meg Scagnelli. Meg has a concentration in marketing, a theme of entrepreneurship, a minor in applied design, and is an excellent student, having been on the Dean's List all semesters. As an entrepreneur, Meg has interned at the Vermont Small Business Development Center and most notably co-founded a family business with her mother, which is called I Remember You, which raises money for Alzheimer's awareness. In addition, she is the sponsorship chair of the Schlesinger Global Family Enterprise Case Competition, having fundraised and also coordinated 63 judges. In addition to the many other activities that Meg is involved in, as you can see on the slides, Meg still finds time to hold a very important position at GSB, which is the president of the Grossman Student Advisory Committee, with a committee of 18 members who work with the dean, faculty, and board advisors to enhance the student experience. Again, congratulations, Meg. For our next theme, the GSB Award for Excellence in the Global Business theme, we have 2 recipients. First, we are honored to give the award to Rochelle Chan. In Rochelle's written statement to the committee, Rochelle truly embodies the global theme, as in, and I'm quoting her, as an Armenian, Greek, and Taiwanese who grew up in Beijing and now is in Vermont. Rochelle has a theme of global business, a dual concentration in marketing and business analytics, as well as a minor in sports management, and is a great student as seen through the numerous awards and distinctions such as Beta Gamma Sigma, Business Honor Society, Grossman Scholar, and First Year Student of Distinction. In addition to being a great student involved in the many activities that can be seen on the slides, Rochelle serves as the Senator of the Finance Committee of the UVM Student Government Association, in which Rochelle oversees a budget of $1.4 million and actually over 200 clubs on campus. Outside of UVM, Rochelle was a market analyst and PR intern at Nicole plus Felicia, a luxury bridal brand, and helped increase their website traffic tenfold in just 2 months. Congratulations, Rochelle. For the second recipient of the GSB Award for Excellence in the Global Business theme, we are honored to give the award to Missy Manzella, who has already been honored in a prior award during the ceremony. So on the slide is a reminder of the highlights of her achievements, such as being on the Dean's List all semesters, a member of Beta Gamma Sigma, recipient of multiple scholarships, and intern at 3 organizations. Instead of going through all the bullet points, I want to share a brief example of how Missy exemplifies the global theme. During her internship at Global Foundries, she worked to consolidate and optimize the secondary packaging of 200mm silicon wafers between the company's Essex Junction and Singapore locations in order to drive cost savings. Through her work with the supply chain, and especially partners in Singapore, she was able to uncover over $600,000 in savings for the Essex Junction location. This is just one of many examples for which we are honored to present Missy with the GSB Award for Excellence in the Global Business theme. Congratulations, Missy. For our final theme, the GSB Award for Excellence in the Sustainable Business theme, we are honored to present the award to Emily Loger. Emily is an example of how GSB wants to help students become leaders who can also help businesses address the most critical environmental and social issues. Emily first wanted to major in environmental studies, but then after an accepted student visit day at GSB, realized that businesses can be a force for good, and thus chose the business school with a minor in environmental studies. So we're glad to have you on board. What is not seen in the bullet points on the slide is that these experiences supported Emily's passion for learning about sustainability. For example, the semester in southern China was focused on learning about sustainable urban development and the environmental challenges China is facing. And these experiences, as Emily wrote, changed her life and her views on the power that business has to address sustainability challenges. In addition, Emily is the club president of the Irish dance team, is involved in other organizations at UVM, has numerous work experiences, and somehow does all that while working full-time. Congratulations, Emily. And now it's my privilege to present the final concentration awards on behalf of my colleagues in business analytics. These awards are presented to those students with the strongest overall record of academic achievement and future promise in the field. The Junior Award for Excellence in Business Analytics is presented to Jenna Nadasky. As you can see on the slides, Jenna is pursuing a dual concentration in business analytics and marketing, as well as a minor in sports management. Jenna is an excellent student, being on the Dean's List all semesters, a member of Beta Gamma Sigma, and a GSB 2020 Student of Distinction. In addition to being a great student, Jenna has been involved at UVM in the Women in Business Club, Alpha Chi Omega sorority as a teaching assistant, and was a finalist in the Family Enterprise Case competitions. Congratulations, Jenna. And yet again, we are honored to give Missy Manzella another award, the Senior Award for Excellence in Business Analytics. A reminder of Missy's achievements can be seen on the slides. So as not to repeat them, I'll share one more story of how the business analytics concentration influenced her. As Missy wrote, it was through Professor Muta's class that Missy was inspired to take on a double concentration and a minor in statistics. As Missy wrote, the passion was always there, but there was doubt in being smart enough. Well, you've proven that and much more. So we are honored to present you the award for Excellence in Business Analytics. Congratulations, Missy. I also have the honor of presenting the Dean's Faculty Research Excellence Award. The Grossman School of Business faculty conduct research to advance business knowledge and add value to our students in the classroom. The purpose of the Dean's Award is to formally recognize one faculty member for their research excellence and is awarded to the faculty member with the highest research impact and productivity over the past 6 years. It is my pleasure to announce that Deeta Sharma is a recipient of this year's Dean's Faculty Research Excellence Award. Deeta has an amazing record, having published 11 books, 51 journal articles, and 21 book chapters. As shown in the slides, she has won numerous awards for being one of the most impactful scholars in the world in family business and entrepreneurship. Congratulations, Deeta. And thanks to all faculty members who were nominated for your intellectual contribution to the GSB community. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Dean Sanjay Sharma, who will announce the remaining awards.
Thank you, Ante, and congratulations, everyone. Wow, we have an impressive group of students and faculty, and we haven't gotten to the staff as yet. So that is going to be a part of my job. In the beginning, it is my pleasure to present the final student awards to our outstanding junior and seniors. Students in the top 10% of the junior and senior class are eligible to be nominated for this overall achievement awards. Nominated students are asked to submit their credentials to be further considered for the award, and after reviewing a selection of materials, the GSB faculty vote to determine the recipients of these awards. This year, the faculty have selected 2 students to receive the 2021 Outstanding Junior Award for Academic Excellence and Overall Achievement. It is my pleasure to present the award to Sarah Fazaro and Matthias Ovrum. I would like to share a few notes about their academic and extracurricular accomplishments. In addition to her accomplishments in the marketing field, Sarah has been a strong ambassador of the GSB Case Competition Program as president and founding member of the GSB Case Competition Committee. Sarah competed in both the 2019 and 2020 Lazaridis International Case Competition at Wilfrid Laurier University in Canada and the 2019 Free Enterprise Marathon. In 2019, she was chosen Best Presenter in the Grossman Dean's Cup Case Competition. She is an enthusiastic advocate, encouraging students to take advantage of the many learning and networking opportunities case competitions provide. Congratulations, Sarah. Matthias is at the top of the junior class with a concentration in finance, a theme in global business, and a minor in statistics. He's a varsity athlete on the UVM Nordic ski team. He was the 2020 Eastern Conference champion and qualified for the 2021 NCAA team. Matthias has served as a teaching assistant for Business Enterprise and Green Mountain Investment Fund. He's a member of the GSAC and participated in the Wall Street Seminar. This year, Matthias represented GSB as a member of the State of Vermont team, winning the CFA Equity Research Challenge. Congratulations, Matthias. And now it is my pleasure to present this year's Christopher A. Guido Outstanding Senior Award for Academic Excellence and Overall Achievement to two graduating seniors, David Gringari and Missy Manzella. You have heard many accomplishments of both these students earlier in the program. Here I'm going to share a few additional words reflecting on their time with us at GSB. The finance faculty described David as extremely hardworking, a role model and a leader in class, a resource for other students. Outside the classroom as well, David is highly engaged. His campus involvement includes the University of Vermont Board of Trustees, the University of Vermont Student Government Association, the student-run UVM Caramount Innovation Fund, and the Grossman Student Advisory Council to the Dean. In addition to this award, Missy graduates with awards for excellence in marketing, business analytics, global business, as well as a host of other awards and scholarships. Beyond these accomplishments, she has provided important support to many GSB students as a teaching assistant. Professor Marilyn Lucas writes, Missy is not only an outstanding student, she also gives so much of herself to others. Patient, kind, and professional, she is a sought-after teaching assistant. As my TA in BSAD 30 this year, she was flexible and accommodating with the students, often extending her work beyond the time commitment required of her. Missy has consistently made herself available to her peers, providing them with the support they needed. She will be missed. Congratulations, David and Missy. Now to the staff awards. Each year we seek nominations for the Dean's Staff Excellence Award. The purpose of this award is to formally recognize the special efforts of staff members who consistently make outstanding contributions to the work environment of the Grossman School of Business. It is my pleasure to announce this year's winners, Cindy Dowling and Samantha Williams. Congratulations, Cindy and Sam, and thanks to all the staff members who were nominated for your dedication to the GSB community. Congratulations to all our students, to our faculty and staff recognized this afternoon. Thank you everyone for joining us here today to recognize the achievements of our best and brightest in the GSB community. Have a good evening, and I hope to see you all on campus, even our graduating seniors. I hope you come back and we can physically see each other and talk to each other over the next year. Congratulations, everyone. Good luck and have a good evening.